Good morning. Are the judges ready? Timer, negative team. My partner Jane Marion and I, Kaylee Snow, the second affirmative construct, stand for the resolution that the United States federal government should reform its policy for the vetting of refugees entering the United States. Would you prefer your taxpayer dollars be used to give illegal immigrants incentives to come to America? Or would you prefer your hard-earned money to be spent building a wall to keep dangerous illegal immigrants and their Fentanyl Act, and prioritizing the vetting of legal immigrants? Despite the unprecedented numbers of illegals entering the country daily, the negative team would have you believe that the current failing vetting system should continue to be used. As stated by Nikki Haley, former governor of South Carolina and ambassador to the United Nations, quote, "We must fix our broken immigration system. That means stopping illegal immigration, and it means welcoming properly vetted immigrants." End quote. Source, legaljobs.io. Observation 1, definitions. We reject the negative team's definitions and accept our previously stated definitions. We also have 3 more to add. They are all from Webster's New World Dictionary in 2003. Citizen, a member of a state or nation who owes allegiance to it by birth or naturalization and is entitled to full civil rights. Illegal, prohibited by law, against the law. Legal, of or based upon law, permitted by law. Observation 2, harms. Harm A. The current vetting process makes it easier for refugees to enter America legally than illegally. With the current vetting process in place, it takes an excruciatingly long time to vet legal immigrants while simultaneously incentivizing illegal immigration. Quote, "Hundreds of thousands of aliens are deliberately violating our nation's laws by unlawfully crossing the U.S. border." End quote. Source, Ferris.org. Harm B. The current vetting process puts American citizens in danger. By using the current vetting process, millions of undocumented immigrants are easily crossing over the border, thus endangering citizens of the United States. Among these immigrants, there are undetected criminals, cartel members, pedophiles, and potential terrorists are arriving in America daily. This influx of migrants entering the country not only endangers American citizens concerning who is coming in, but also concerning overpopulation. This directly affects cities along the southern border who are constantly receiving a surge of immigrants, sometimes receiving a number of immigrants that is larger than the population of that city. Quote, "Illegal aliens are typically at least 3 times more likely to be incarcerated than citizens and legal immigrants." End quote. Ferris.org. Harm C. Billions of taxpayer dollars are being used to fund a failing program that harms America and its citizens. Quote, "Illegal migration costs the American taxpayer approximately $132 billion annually and could exceed $200 billion by 2025. End quote. Source, Ferris.org. Observation 3. Let me restate our plan. Plan, making the vetting of illegal immigrants a priority so there are less illegals. On February 2nd, 2023, there were over 7,250 illegal crossings at the southern border. With the current plan in place. With the resolution in place, Trump's 10-point plan will be implemented, once more reducing the amount of illegals and speeding up the process of vetting illegals. This also makes entering the United States legally more rewarding than entering illegally. Advantages. Mandate. These 10 new vetting laws will be mandated across the United States. Agency, Department of Homeland Security. Enforcement, the U.S. Immigration Office. Funding, the federal government. Observation 4. Advantages. Advantage A. With the resolution in place, it will be easier for immigrants to enter the country legally instead of illegally. Immigrants who desire to enter America legally but don't want to go through the lengthy and rigorous process currently used will migrate legally instead of illegally with the resolution in place. Illegal immigrants will now have to suffer the consequences of their actions. Quote, catch and release, end quote, will be ended. Source, pbs.org. Advantage B. American citizens will be safer with the resolution in place because illegal immigrants will be stopped in their tracks and will no longer be able to conduct criminal activity. Quote, any immigrant in the country who is illegally arrested by law enforcement would be detained until they are departed, end quote. Source, pbs.org. Advantage C. Better use of taxpayer dollars. With the resolution in place, taxpayer dollars will be used to fund an effective vetting process. Since there will be less illegals to care for, the amount of taxpayers' dollars needed will be significantly decreased. Quote, use the federal government to discourage cities from enacting policies that protect or aid undocumented residents, end quote. Source, pbs.org. In conclusion, with the resolution in place, the vetting of illegal immigrants will be made a priority, thus speeding up the process and incentivizing legal immigration while reducing illegal immigration. Thank you. I am now ready for cross-examination.